Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Guess what? I broke my no-buy. Yes, I did. I am a little ashamed to admit it, but this is some of the makeup I have bought over the last month. And some of it is new to the market, some of it is not. Some of it is from Ulta, some of it is from Sephora, some of it, like this, is from Ipsy, which was not part of my no-buy, but yeah. If you want to watch me try on some makeup and get some reviews, this is more or less a full face of makeup, then hang tight because we are getting right into it. Okay, what I have got here, I have got the NARS, their newest, I think it's their newest. Well, I don't know, they put stuff out so fast. This is their Afterglow Tempting eyeshadow palette. I have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. This is not the ube birthday cake one because I was thinking about getting that one, but then I was like, oh my gosh, that is so bright pink. So I just got the Cherry Blossom Cake one. I just got that one. Then I got the About Face, what is this called? This is called the Performer Foundation in LM1. We're gonna see if this is a good match because it is light. I think LM means light medium. I got the Urban Decay Glow Drops. I got this is Mo Jelly. It is one of those jelly blushes. I got that. I got a new liner from Victoria Beckham in Navy Noir. I did pick up the Space Cowboy single that I've been wanting forever, but it looks like that there is a shade in this Afterglow Tempting that looks just exactly like the Moon Dust shadow, the Space Cowboy. I got this. It's let's see, it's the ABH Lip Velvet and Crush in the shade Crush, and you guys are gonna laugh at this. This is the Urban Decay Big Bush Brow. Big Bush Brow, that's what it's called. It's a bush. It's a brow gel. It's a brow gel in the shade Dark Drapes. Okay. You can laugh amongst yourselves in the comments on that. So that's everything that I have. Now I'm not really sure how to use this Huda Beauty Easy Bake. I don't really bake, but I was thinking that I would use it to set my under eyes with. I'm gonna set this Urban Decay over here with my single shadows because this shade right here, let's get rid of this. This shade right here is pretty much the same as that Urban Decay Space Cowboy shade. So let's go ahead and start out with the eyes. This is what that jelly tint looks like. This is in Chili Crisp. Right there. And we will put that on the cheeks. I don't have a new bronzer. Don't have a new bronzer. Don't have a new mascara. Don't have a new concealer, and I don't have a new lip gloss. But let's go ahead and get started with the eyes. These do have shades. I'm going to start off with the shade Haze, which is this lavenderish kind of shade here. This matte shade here. And yeah, January was just a tough month. Just a tough month in general. I had a lot of things happen. I think I mentioned this in some of my Get Ready With Me's. and I'm still learning how to cope without shopping. I just turn to shopping when I'm having a bad time. And this wasn't just a January thing either. I went to Ulta just the other day when I got my nails done. Just for some therapy shopping. I just wanted to touch some makeup. That's why I got some of this stuff. Okay, now I used that shade. Now I'm gonna go into this shade here, which is called Follow Me. I'm just gonna use this as a deeper shade. There's only like 3 mattes in here. I think I'm just gonna use 2 of the mattes. I think my no buy is turning out to be more of a low buy month, or a low buy year, because this is definitely less than what I would buy in a month or a month and a half, seeing as it's already like the middle of February, pretty much. Can you believe it? It's already, what's today, the 13th? Can you believe it's already the middle of February? I do watch material on YouTube about not shopping, anti-consumerism stuff, and trying to watch less makeup related stuff. I've never tried NARS eyeshadow before. I want to say that I've never tried it before. It's pretty nice. Is it the best I've ever tried? No. Okay, now let's try some of these shimmers. I think this one right here, this one called Home Honeymooner. It's a nice pink one. Then I want to try that one that's kind of like Space Cowboy. Let me pick that up on a brush on my silicone sponge. Okay, now let me try the finger. It's just a very glittery shade. There's not much base to it, not much of a, what am I trying to say? A base color to it. I just put that all over the eyelid. I'm going to put that pink color back in, because I want that pink back in. Okay, we have a nice subtle eye look going. Nice subtle eye look. Nothing too much. Something nice. But it's very sparkly, at least where I'm sitting. It's very nice and sparkly. What do y'all think? Okay, I'm gonna take this Navy Noir. It is from Victoria Beckham. I have used it a little bit. So I'm gonna sharpen it up. It is this nice dark blue eyeliner. Her eyeliners. I've tried her eyeliners before. I have Cocoa, and I've used Cocoa for a long time. The reason I bought this because I was repurchasing Cocoa. Such a weird word to say. And yeah, I just bought this one as well. Let's tightline a little bit too. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and do my mascara and prep my face a little bit, and then we will come back and start on the face. We'll come back and start on the face. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, just put on some e.l.f. mascaras, the Big Mood and the that's called Big Mood, right? Big Mood and the Lash Extender mascaras on my eyes. I have this Glow Drops, this Face Bond Illuminizer, that's right, in the shade PCH. And I was thinking that I might put some of this on under, let's see, come on out. Put a little bit on under my foundation. Just want to put it kind of on my cheeks, maybe across the nose. Do I see anything happening? Okay, maybe let's put it all over the face. This is the first time I'm trying these. Okay, I don't want to go overboard. I used to have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. And I really liked that. But I only bought it the one time. Okay, is my face glowing? I really don't know if this is gonna have any effect with the foundation. I don't know if this foundation is sheer, medium, full coverage. No, I picked this up at Ulta. I really did not do any kind of research on it. I just heard everybody say how good it was. This is the About Face Performer, the Performer. And it has a doe foot like this. This is in the shade LM1, which might be a little dark on me. Or it might be just fine. We shall see. Okay, that might be too much. Let me put this over here. They did not have testers out. And they had one shade lighter that might have been better for me, but it looked like somebody had opened it up the box and tested it. And I didn't want that one. In fact, I don't think I'm going to put on any bronzer today or contour. I think I'm just going to use concealer, and then we'll just move on to blush and put on some more of that illuminizer. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and conceal. Use my concealer, which is just the Good Apple concealer. I'll be right back. Well, while I'm doing this, let me give you some thoughts on this. It's looking really good on my skin, but most foundations look pretty good on my skin. I would have to come back and do a review for you I mean, it looks good on the nose, looks good on the skin. I mean, most I don't know why I'm having trouble saying this. Most foundations look good when you first apply them. It's the wear test. It's the wear test that shows whether something's going to be good or not. And this looks fine. This looks fine. There's no patchiness, no holes. The shade patch seems to be fine as long as I don't add any bronzer to it. Seems to be working well over that luminizer. Looks really good. Looks really good. Seems to work well with my concealer. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to... Should we bake the eyes first? Let us do the blush first. And I'm a little nervous for this. I was watching Angelica and she was saying to put it on first like this and then immediately work it in. Not to put it on your hand, not to go from the brush to the face. Don't put it on your hand because it'll stain your hand. Oh, this is nice and pretty. It does feel cooling. It does feel nice and cooling. I wonder how long these will last. I mean, the component. How long it'll be before they dry out. Yeah, I think if you know what you're doing. These can be a nice addition to your blushes. This is kind of in a pinkish red color. It's not too garish though. And it blends in nicely. Hopefully it'll come off at the end of the day. Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot. We, as in the royal we. Okay, let's use, I'm a little nervous for this. Easy Bake. This Easy Bake stuff. This is the shade Cherry Blossom. And we're going to bake under the eye. It's got that weird mesh thing. Maybe I should use my puff. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that birthday cake color. It looks nice. I'm not gonna bake though, so I'm just gonna brush it away. I am going to use a brush and powder the other parts of my face. It does have a fragrance. It has like a perfumey fragrance to it. I think somebody said you can buy it without a fragrance. But now I know what they mean when they say they have a fragrance to it. It's just like a perfume. It does kind of dissipate though. I can't smell it on my face. Oh, you know, I didn't put that illuminizer on. Oh well, we're gonna try to put it on over the powder. Give it a good test. Give it a good test over the powder. My face does look a little dewy underneath everything though. So I think that illuminizer is doing something. I think that illuminizer is doing something underneath my skin. Okay, Huda. Okay, this is being a little difficult putting the top back on. Okay, there it goes. Snap. Snap. Okay, I am gonna put more of that face bond illuminizer on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna find an appropriate brush and then sweep it on. Put some more on my hand. I like it. It's not too much, you know. Let's put some on my nose and see what happens. Okay, it does pick up. It is picking up the foundation, but that's okay. You can't really notice. You can't really notice unless you're kissing distance away from me. Kissing distance. Unless you're like really up close to me. So this is a good medium. It's not full coverage, it's not light coverage. It's a good medium coverage foundation. It's a good medium coverage foundation. You could probably build it up, I would think, to get it more full coverage foundation. Let's do the eyebrows with this big bush. What do you call it? Big bush brow. This is what the wand looks like right here. I got it in dark drapes. It's a brow tint gel. It is very thick. It is very, very thick. I can tell it has a lot of product in it. This one was kind of expensive though, yo. I do like that it comes in a cool dark color. Cool as in cool toned. They had lots of different shades. And it's okay. I don't think it's any better than like a drugstore brow tint. Brow tint though. I think a brow tint from the drugstore is just as good than this expensive product. Okay, now let's try the ABH Lip Velvet. Lip Velvet? Is that what it's called? Lip Velvet in the shade Crush. This is what it looks like. This is the shade here. I just do a lip. I did try this on yesterday. It is a little matte, so I think I will be putting my lip oil on it, but it is very pretty. I think my lips just tend to be really dry. Okay, let me let that sit for a minute. And let's finish the under eyes, and then we'll put on some lip oil. I'm just taking that shade Follow Me. Just pulling it down underneath my eye. There was no fallout or anything, so I think you're safe to like use this after you've done your makeup. I'm just used to doing my eyes first. I might put some of that Navy Noir. Is this the one? Put a little bit in my waterline. Okay, I just took my hair down, put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and now I'm just going to finish the look off by putting on some lip oil on top of that ABH. This is just the lip oil by e.l.f. in the shade Honey Talks, and this is the final look. Very pretty, very simple, very pretty. Let's go ahead and go over, let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's go over everything. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. Love the eyeshadow palette. It makes a very nice look, a very nice look. Love the eye pencils. The eye pencils glide on so nicely. Those Victoria Beckham eye pencils are like my favorite eye pencils. They glide on so nicely without pulling or tugging or anything like that. But this is a very nice eyeshadow. There are just like 3 mattes in it, so just be aware of that. I used this matte and that matte. Made a very pretty look. I used this shimmer and this shimmer right here. If you're looking for like a Space Cowboy dupe, let's see, let me swatch that for you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, I've got Space Cowboy here. You can't really tell. Space Cowboy is a little more shimmery, but that shade is called Sweet Nothing. This one has a little bit more, is a little bit more pigmented, but the sparkles are the same in both of them. I don't know what you can be able to see, but the sparkles are the same. If you're looking for something that kind of dupes the vibes of Space Cowboy, if you already have this palette and you're thinking, oh, I don't have Space Cowboy, well, you kind of do if you have this palette. So there's that, and I didn't even know that until I swatched this palette. So there you go. Okay, next is the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow. Okay, I already talked about that. And then the About Face Performer Foundation. Looking really good. I'll have to get back to y'all as I use this more. But it is looking really good so far. I will wear it today. And then as I do my get readies with me, watch my get readies with me. If I use it more and more throughout those, we will see about those. And then throughout those, and then I really like this Mo Beauty Mo Jelly Blush in Chili Crisp. You'll probably see me using this more in my get ready with me's. And then we have the Urban Decay Luminizer Face Bond Luminizer Drops. Really like this more than I thought I was going to. Not that I didn't think I was going to, but when I first got these and when I first bought these and then I swatched it, I thought, oh my gosh, that's a little too dark. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But it really using it, I'm gonna be using it more under my foundations, especially my especially more like my skin tints and stuff like that, using it more under those and using it more as a luminizer highlighter. I think it looks really good. That I have the shade PCH. Love this so far. And then the Big Bush Brow from Urban Decay. I think it's a little overpriced for what it is. I think just getting a brow tint from the drugstore is gonna be just fine. I don't really recommend that. And then the ABH Lip Velvet and Crush, looking really good. Well, I'll have to test its wearability throughout the day. It feels nice with the lip oil on it. Felt a little drying with it just as it is, just by itself, but I usually put lip oils on top of everything, so that's just me. Oh, and can't forget the baking powder. Looks really good on top of the About Face, and on top of my concealer, and it feels really nice. Everything feels nice. Doesn't feel sticky. Doesn't feel like it's gonna transfer. Really look forward to using this some more. So let me know if you've tried any of these products. Let me know what you think. I think this was very successful, barring a couple of items, but yeah, let me know what you think down below. I think I got a really nice, really like work appropriate look. Too bad I'm not going to work today, but glad I'm not going to work today, but this would have made a very work appropriate look. But yeah, so yeah, leave me all your comments down below, and please give this video a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends if you think they would like it, and yeah, have a great day.